Had a viewer asking about, had a question about some of these raised panels on these raised panel doors I was doing here, and I thought I'd just make a quick clip to show him what was going on. I almost forgot it. I was working on this door project and I wasn't shooting any video on it, so I got down to the last panel and I happened to remember it. So what the question was he was asking, we was talking about raising the panels and doing a back cut on them, and he was talking about a router bit, a router cutter with a back cutter on it, and I told him I didn't have one of those. I didn't have a back cutter. I used the same cutter on the back that I did to raise the panel. And he said he never saw that done, and I told him, well, sure, I would explain it a little bit. So I thought it might be just easier to shoot a little video over here. But anyhow, like I said, I didn't video the making of these doors. So this, I was down to my last panel. I've got it raised, but I'm left with a thickness of more than I need. I think I'm down to 1/4 inch is what I'm actually going to take this down to. But anyhow, I've got the profile that I wanted, and it's cut to the depth that I wanted. So what I want to do now is I'm going to cut along the back like you would if it had a back cutter on the one. But I'm just going to use the same cutter. So this profile is the shaper cutter that I've got set up here on this shaper. So this cuts the profile around it on here. Now, normally what you would do is you cut all your panels and get your profile on them, and when you got them all profiled, you flip your panel over and raise your cutter up if it's on top, or lay it down if it's on bottom, whichever cutter design you're using. Router bit works the same way, except the router bit, the cutter will be on the bottom instead of the top. So if you was using a router, you would put your face down, cut your profile, and then when you went to back cut it, you would flip it over, lower the router bit, and then just let the edge of it cut here down to the depth that you needed. But this is shaper cutter, so it's on top. So that means that your face comes up and you cut your profile. And normally you just cut all those on all your panels, flip it over, raise your cutter up, and then make your back cut. Well, I do so many cabinets and so many doors and that sort of thing. I raise so many panels that I got spare cutters. I've got a few router bits that raise panels, but I don't use them too much. I use my shaper cutters. It does a much better job, and I can raise panels with one pass, even on the hardest of oak. But anyhow, so I got this one set up to cut the profile. All right, and we'll come over here to the other to the other shaper. This shaper right here is set up with exactly the same cutter. This is the exact same cutter as on the other machine, but it's set at a different height, so I can come in here, turn this thing over, and then I can back cut this panel. So I'll do that right quick, and let's see how that works. So now that gives us this profile. So we're down to the proper thickness to go in the rail and style. But that cuts this profile on it using nothing except the same cutter. It's just not taking as much, and it gets a back cut. So after you get that back cut, when you put the door together, then you're let's see if I can get here where you can see it. Of course, you can see how it looks. It keeps the panel from protruding so far. You can control that. And to me, it looks like a more expensive door. It just makes a nicer door when you build a set, especially for a set of cabinets or something. The top ones will be right there at eye level, so when you open the door, you see a nice profile around it on the panel. and it makes it look much better, I think. So anyhow, I just wanted to show that right quick. I know it's a short video, and I've not been working on them. I've been doing videos as regular as I'd like to be. I kind of got behind there and trying to get caught up. So anyway, be doing some more videos. I got some more coming. I'll be working on some more here in a few days. So be some more posted. Till then, thanks for watching.